Hi guys, today I'm working on fixing the saving functionality in the dialog editor. So what we have at the moment is we can save as, for example, bug. And the name still stays untitled. And if I save this again, it doesn't save into bug1.json, it saves it into untitled. So that's one of the things that I need to fix. Right, let's get into this. It's been a while, so I'll need to study a bit of this code. Right, so save as, which calls this thing, then calls that. So I think what should happen is once we change the name, somehow we need to obtain the path, which is that thing, right? That's what the user selected. Using this, we need to get the file object, and after we've got the file object, it should then update the tab's name. I think that's what's going to happen. And then when we call save, it just uses tab file. Okay, so that thing needs to be rewritable. So it's variable rather than final variable. So I can now reset this if needed. And obviously this has to change. So that's the text. Right. So probably need a function. Update file. And then new file is what we send it. So this will obviously rewrite the file thing. And then it needs to update. So I guess I can just call this, in which case it will just rewind to the new file. And there is no need to unbind, presumably, because I'm just rebinding to something else. Okay, that should work, I guess. So then I need to call this, right? Do this. I guess we should extract this into path first so we can keep track of this. So do the actual file system operation and then rewrite tab update file, new file, path to file. That will do. And then when we click on save, that just takes the file and uses that. So this will be updated and it should be fine from then on. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so save as called bug2.json. Okay, so that has changed, which is good. It's now called bug2. This is what it looks like. So what I need to do now is get rid of that. Hello world. And then hit save. Nice. So that works now. That was much quicker than I thought. In which case I'll just start doing something else then. All right, so one bug fixed. I think there was another one, which is related to if the user doesn't save it as JSON. So save as, I call it just bug 3. It's not going to add the JSON bit, right? Yeah, it saved it as bug 3, which it shouldn't do. At least this thing is correct. Yeah, it uses the name without extension, so that's fine. Right, so again, going back to save as. I suppose I should commit this first. Fixed, saving as. Okay, that's one bug down. On to the next one, which is here. No, here, save as. So the user picks something. And it refers to the file that the user picked. So I need to do something with that. Let's just print something here. It name. Essentially, I need to check if the name has the .json at the end, and if it doesn't, then add it, right? Yeah, similar to what we do here when the user creates a new file. Create new one is easier because we just add .json at the end. So assuming .name is the actual file name. Yeah, the last name. So if it ends with .json, then don't do anything. And if it doesn't, then we need to add .json at the end. Can I just rewrite this? No, there's just get name, there's no set name. So I guess we need our own new file. So if ends with JSON, then keep it as is. Don't change anything. Else, we're going to provide our own file. Just put this over here so it's indented. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Else, we need to create a new file. So the parent is the parent of that one. And then, see, we're making too many assumptions here that this thing actually exists. But I hope it does, because the user would have picked something, right? That's one of those things when you're dealing with file and IO and stuff. You need to really kind of consider all of your possible edge cases. And this is the name, which is it name without extension plus .json. I think that's what it should look like. And then just use this. Right, let's try that. Save as bug4. Bug4. Oh, I saved it to the top. The good news is it has .json at the end. Get rid of that. And I want it saved in this directory. So save it with .json at the end. Let's try that. So the good scenario or the normal scenario works. Let's try without the .json. Bug5. Oh, I didn't pick the thing again. That seems to work. So regardless of what the user picks, we'll still end up with .json at the end. And that name seems fine. Okay, so that's 2 bugs down, which is really good. Right, I don't need untitled in here or intro. Yep, that's good. Fixed save file name bug, I guess. Right, let's see what else is broken. I also need to bump the version up so that it's no longer that, it's 0.1, I guess. Well, that thing, that. Let's try to open something complex. Yeah, that looks all right. Right, so I can't put space character in the name. I can't use underscore. That could be problematic. So if the user wants to create a file that has, well, I don't think we should permit spaces anyway, because that's just odd. But underscore, that's really useful. So we need to allow underscore somehow. Also, I need to increase, I need to bump up the version. There we go. Where do they type the whole thing? That's here. So share input box, input predicates, alphanumeric. Okay, so what we want to do here is to allow underscore. I think that's the only valid symbol that's not a letter that we're going to allow. Well, digits are allowed as well. All right. What is it expecting? Predicate? Yeah, okay. That was weird. So it takes a string and let's extract that into a function. Here somewhere. Is valid name. And that is presumably without the .json. Yeah, because we're adding it afterwards. So we need to go through all characters. We could use regular expressions, but I can never remember how to allow something and some things and not other things. So we'll do it the old school way, I guess. Name, filter. So we're going to just filter all characters. Actually, no, there's an even faster way to do that, right? Any. Returns true if at least one character matches. Okay, so we could do an inverse of that, which is, I think, none. But we'll do it. We'll try this way. So letter or digit is fine. Or the character is underscore is fine. And if we flip this, return true if no characters. No, I want to return true if something matches. If all of them match, there we go. To ensure if all characters match the given predicate, which is, it goes through each character, then checks if that's a letter or a digit. Yes, we're happy with that. Or it's an underscore. We're happy with that as well. Any other character will not be accepted. Let's try that. All right, file, new. So if it's empty, it doesn't allow input, which is good. 7 is fine. Digits are fine. Letters are fine. Space isn't. Great. Underscore is fine. Underscore.json. Can we create that file? like so. I think we just did. Yeah, I don't see much wrong with that. I mean, you probably don't want to name it _.json, but that will do. As long as the operating system is happy, we're happy too. Something _else. Okay, so that's not too bad. And any other characters are not allowed. Great. Good. And we no longer need some imports. Just let the ID fix the imports. Allow _character in dialog file names. Okay, that's all done. And I think I'll finish the video on this commit, and I'll see what other things require fixing in the next video. So this will be released, well, pretty soon, I would have thought. So I'll put the links in the description if you want to try out the dialog editor. It's reasonably stable now. You can create some stuff, you can save and even run them inside the editor, like that, for example. And if you do encounter any issues, then feel free to let me know, either in the comments or go to the GitHub repository and then create an issue over there so that all these issues get tracked. Otherwise, it could be difficult to get all of them. Okay, on that note, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.